Hello and welcome to Matman Studios. This is vlog number 1. Basically this channel is going to be about the suits and props that I build, which I'll show you a little bit about in a minute. So the point is, I am a nerd, I'm a geek. I love superheroes and I love building the suits for superheroes. And my aim is to create this channel, which is a channel of tutorials, vlogs, nerdy stuff, maybe some box openings of Loot Crate, some box openings of nerdy stuff that I like, and obviously there will eventually be cosplay. I start doing it myself. Obviously I'm building a suit at the moment, which I will show you in a minute. I can literally see some of it just outside, it's that big. And that is who I am. I used to spend all my time in the gym, but now I spend all my time at a desk cutting up pieces of card and sticking them together again. Just like this lovely helmet here. So yeah, I'm going to fiberglass and resin this one soon, get it painted up, get it looking nice, and possibly sell it. I don't know yet though. But literally I have a bit of an armory going on at the moment with everything I'm working on in there. I think there's a few other bits scattered about. Yeah, this is what I want to do with my future. This is my future job. This is Matman Studios. I've just decided in my life to embrace the nerdiness and the geekiness and just become the person I want to be. So yeah, let me just show you around what I've got at the moment. Got the Tau Fire Warrior helmet, not a good one and doesn't fit my head. So that is a work in progress that I might do a full suit of eventually one day. Preferably if someone ever wants it commissioned. Up here we've got the Batman vs Superman A Dawn of Justice helmet, along with the Space Batman helmet, and of course the Arkham Knight from the Arkham Origin game. So that's another one that I'm going to be working on and fiberglassing. Then we go out here and we have Bosch from Star Wars. Return of the Jedi, which Leia was, played by Carrie Fisher. Captain America Shield, I'm going to be redoing this one. The card that I used was only 210 GSM, so it's pretty flimsy in comparison. This one is the Grey Knight helmet from Warhammer 40,000. Space Marine Grey Knight helmet, which is pretty cool. Still working on this one at the moment. And again, we'll fiberglass it. None of the stuff I've actually built has been fiberglass or resined yet, so it's all literally just work in progress. And my problem is just carrying on building things without actually finishing something. Bit of a curse, I know. And then down here we have the feat of a rather large project. This is my suit that I'm building, but I've also just had a version of this suit as well commissioned for me to build for someone else. So at the moment I'm going to have 2 Hulkbusters in this house at some point, so I don't know how I'm going to fit that in. So this is basically what I like to call my armory. This is my sister's room. So as you can see, I've got the torso of the Hulkbuster just here. So it's quite a hefty piece. I mean, that's my hand compared to it. And then we've got the middle section, so the hip pod. Then we've got the left arm, the shoulder pad over in that corner, another shoulder pad here, and then we've got the thighs, these 2 bits, which this currently has Ted just hiding in there, keeping the shape for me. Good work, Ted. A Peppa Pig pillow in this one, keeping the shape there as well. And then we've got the upper shoulder. That goes on the pad here as well, and then we've got the arm piece, which is like the arm shield. Plus we also, as you can see, there's a lot of work going on at the moment, a lot of work in progress going on, but not a lot of actual building work, so to speak. So that's me. I mean, basically I decided to say screw it and start up a YouTube channel again. If you go back, you'll see that there's a lot of fitness videos to begin with, but I enjoyed fitness, but I feel like the whole fitness vlogging thing was a bit saturated and I didn't enjoy it as much as I'm enjoying this. Since a very young age, probably 5, I've always been quite creative. I've always had a pair of scissors and sellotape. That's how I grew up. I've always been creative. When I was younger, I used to paint Warhammer models. So again, that comes into my creativity. And I think in doing this, I'm happier that I can actually be creative again, and creative in a huge way, considering the size of the Hulkbuster. Now, my plan is to build helmets for the channel, which I will be doing tutorials of. One of the helmets I am planning at the moment, the first one I'm going to do is the Tank Trooper from Star Wars Rogue One, which I am looking forward to doing because it's a cool helmet, a very cool helmet. So that will be my first tutorial. That will be I don't bother with doing how to cut out because I think most people know how to use scissors. So it will be sticking together, the resining, the hardening, the interior, how to do all of that, how to then put the coating on, how to mould it, how to model it, and then how to paint it, how to finish it. So that might take a while because obviously I'm going to do the whole process. So that's a long process, a very long-winded process. I might do that, but I might not. So that'll be the first thing I do, but obviously because it's a long-winded process, you might not see it for a few weeks. So that's why I'll be doing vlogs in the meantime to talk about what I am going to be doing and what I am doing at the moment, and anything I receive that I want to open in a video. Mainly from Loot Crate, but there might be some other stuff that comes up as well, such as deliveries. Also, I might talk about how my electronics and how they're going to work. When I finish the Hulkbuster, I want to build the Amazon Alexa item into it. Alexa, stop. Shush. Shh. Sorry. So I might build that into it because that'll be fun. And then also I shall be building the Iron Man Mark 46. But I'm doing that in a different way to how I would normally build stuff. So that's going to be a tutorial in me teaching myself and also teaching you how to do it and how to get through it without making the same failures that I make. So it might involve me making a few bits again and again to get it right. But it means you get to see my train of thought, which is fun. And then obviously I will be building a second version of the Hulkbuster, which is a commission from someone else. So what I just built and I put on Instagram, I will be building again to show you how I build that and all the stages of that, while also finishing my own Hulkbuster, which I will be using for cosplay, which is going to include armatures, stilts, electrics, voice activated systems, all the works. So looking forward to it, so excited for that. So yeah, this is my hands that I use to do it. I have so many burns on them right now. I've burnt myself so many times. Also, I have shingles, which is horrible right now. So yeah, thank you for tuning into the channel. Thank you for liking it. Yesterday, I put up the picture of the Hulkbuster. In 24 hours, it got 20,000 people, no, 10,000 people who it reached, and still counting. I got about 40 likes from it plus. I think it's about 30, like 49 now, nearly 50 likes on it just from that picture. Many good words. Obviously, I got a commission out of it for building another one, which I really didn't want. But you know, I'm looking forward to building it again and seeing where I can improve on it. So thank you for tuning into the channel, episode 1. I'm going to aim to have a new vlog every Monday. It might not work, but at the worst of it will be every week, and that's a promise. So thank you for tuning in. I hope you like the video. If you do, subscribe, and there'll be another one out next week. So thank you.